You need to block an avoidant immediately after the breakup. I know that you simply want to try to leave things potentially open to have them maybe come back and decide that they want to try to work things out with you and take things to the next level. But I want you to really ask yourself, how many times have you gone through the same exact game and cycle? Chances are this has not been the first time, and you have done everything in your power and some to try to work things out with them. Why couldn't they simply do the things that were needed in the relationship? How many times have gone above and beyond to meet them not only halfway but beyond the halfway point to try to work with them through this? You have been so patient. You have done everything beyond what any person would have ever done being put in this situation, and yet they still could not see through their own bull to realize how good of a relationship and person that they had in their life. There's nothing that you are going to be able to do to convince them of this. They simply are this way because there is something that they have going on that is causing them to not work through this so that they can heal and be able to start expressing emotions and not have this negative connotation when they're trying to do normal things like open up to their partner or dealing with conflicts that may come up, because that's how you work through relationships. They don't see it that way. And it's important for you to block them because you are going to only make yourself more frustrated, and it's only going to lead you being even hurt than what you already are. You are probably going to see them, out there doing whatever they want with whoever they want, really having no care in the world because that's really how they feel. They genuinely feel like this was a good thing to do and the best thing to do, and they are validated for them pulling away from you, even though they are in the complete wrong. Because again, you have been doing everything in this relationship. You have tried to work with them in so many different ways, and they haven't been able to work with you in any type of way. They simply do not look at things in the same eye as you, and they never will because they're always looking at it from their own vantage point. They want to control the narrative. They want to continue to live this life the way that they have it because, again, they have been this way for so long and they have built so many different booby traps, and ways in which they are going to try to protect this, even though it is such a negative thing and is what is going to cause them to continue to be in a state of loneliness and, frustration or whatever that might be. They don't realize that they are the ones that are doing this. So, I know that you want to, again, leave that door open. I know that there's a part of you, that thinks that there's going to be a chance that you guys could maybe work things out. But at the end of the day, this is something that they are going to have to decide to do. They are going to have to really dig deep down inside and realize how much of a jerk they have been throughout this entire time. They really need to realize this. And this is not easy. A lot of people who recover from the avoidant attachment, it takes a long time and a lot of hard work because, again, they've been this way for so long and they've built this wall, this, fortress to protect this. And it's so hard for them to try to tear that down and to rebuild something that is actually going to be beneficial for not only being in a relationship, but for themselves. And they have to come to that realization. There's nothing that you are going to be able to do that's going to be able to convince them. And that's why you need to block them. The best way that you are going to actually commit to this is realizing how detrimental they have been to the relationship, how much you have done and tried to do everything in your powers to make this work. And they just simply pushed you aside. You don't deserve to be put through this. I know right now you believe that this is the only person that you're ever going to love and you're not going to find some other love. And that's just not true. You will find somebody else who's going to love you for the amazing person you are and it's going to treat you the way that you deserve. And you guys are going to work through conflicts and all the things that you look for in a relationship. But this person is not that. And I know right now you might have a pit in your stomach because You may realize how much time and energy and effort that you've wasted. And I understand how you may feel that way, but what is important is the fact that you are waking up to this. The fact that you are starting to gain back your control and power over yourself, because you do not deserve to have to be put through this. And it's time for you to stand up for yourself. And the first way that you are going to do that is to immediately block this person and understand that you are doing this for you. I hope you did enjoy today's video. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.